From the doctor's threat to yet another threat by the Kenya Union of Clinical Officers, who said that it will not be offering services to patients under the Social Health Authority over alleged discrimination of its members.
According to the union officials, over 1,000 hospitals owned by clinical officers have been denied contracts to serve SHA patients despite having been contracted under the now repealed NHIF.
That's right. They've also lamented that their initial right to do pre-authorization of claims have been withdrawn.
Here is that report.
Monday morning at the Green Park terminus in Nairobi County, the Kenya Union of Clinical Officers led its members in peaceful demonstrations to Afya House, lamenting over alleged discrimination of health facilities owned by clinical officers.
We are complaining about over 1,000 facilities that were owned by clinical officers and they were empaneled under the NHF. And they have now been denied the right to see patients. And unfortunately, it is not all patients. It is patients who are registered under the Social Health Authority.
They also allege denial of their members to do pre-authorization of claims, a right they initially enjoyed under NHIF.
Now they are saying you will not do it directly. What they want is that you have to go through an individual registered under a different body, which is the KBC, against the law.
The disgruntled clinical officers afterwards marched to the Social Health Authority headquarters, where they also lamented about patients being forced to first seek services at level 2 and level 3 facilities before they are referred to the higher facilities.
Every time a Kenya appear in these levels, they are told to go down and start in level 2, level 3. Unfortunately, every medical cases are emergency. Now, whenever you turn away a patient who needed attention or an intervention that could not wait for 2 or even 10 minutes, that is to mean you are sending Kenyan to death.
From this day, there is no clinical specialist who is going to see any patient. Na kama hii maneno haitasuluhishwa, very soon we are going to down tools.
These stakeholders in the private health sector have issued a 14-day ultimatum for a formation of a reconciliation committee to consolidate all debts left by NHIF and liabilities occasioned by the transition to the newly rolled out Social Health Insurance Fund.
We are calling upon the Ministry of Health and SHA within the next 14 days, please institute a proper reconciliation process of the NHIF liabilities, number 1. Number 2, we want the report of the transitional committee that was appointed in February this year to be made public.
After hours of demonstrations, the medics have vowed that if their issues are not adequately addressed, they will be issuing a strike notice. Nancy Okware, reporting from the Social Health Authority headquarters, Nairobi.